Hey, I'm Jusko from ProbableMoney.com. Discover's 5% categories for the first quarter of 2024 have been revealed, actually by CNN as I am making this video, because it is the day before Discover is actually formally announcing them, or at least that's the expectation. Anyway, those 5% categories: restaurants and drugstores for the first quarter of 2024, which means you can earn 5% cash back on your restaurant purchases and drugstore purchases from January 1st through March 31st of 2024, and that is on up to $1,500 worth of purchases in those two categories combined. And then anything beyond $1,500, you would go down to the regular 1% cashback rate in those categories. And then, of course, you earn 1% cash back on anything else that you would purchase with the card during that quarter. Now, many people that hold the Discover It Cashback card also hold the Chase Freedom Flex to get 5% cash back in the rotating categories that credit card offers. We won't know what those 5% categories are for a couple weeks yet, but the Chase Freedom Flex already gives 3% on restaurant purchases and drugstore purchases as an everyday feature of the card. So Discover looks like they may have said, well, we're just going to take these things where they give 3%, and we're going to give 5% instead. And that will make sure that there is a reason for people to use the Discover card instead of the Chase Freedom Flex. So my guess is that the Chase Freedom Flex is going to have different 5% categories when those are announced in a couple of weeks. How do we feel about those categories for the first quarter of 2024 from Discover? We like them. In particular, 5% back on those restaurant purchases is always welcome, and getting that on up to $1,500 worth of purchases over those first 3 months of 2024, a welcome thing. I hold the Citi Custom Cash Card, which I generally use as my restaurant card. Probably for me in the first quarter, I'll use Discover as the restaurant card and use my Citi Custom Cash then as a gas credit card, or if I decide that for whatever reason there's going to be an awful lot of dining out in that first quarter, I could even use the Citi Custom Cash until it hits its $500 limit per month on restaurant purchases and then put the rest on Discover, or vice versa. It is all up to me to decide, but it is nice to have those kind of choices to make in the first quarter. Would love to hear your thoughts about the categories from Discover in quarter one of 2024. Put those in that comment section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching, and as always, please go to ProbableMoney.com, where we do credit card reviews, we talk personal finance, we talk deals, and all sorts of other fun stuff too. If you're not going to leave a comment or go to the website, next video to watch, right there.